Hi guys, it's Colton Lindsay with Winning the Inner Game. Appreciate you guys for coming to another one of my YouTube channels. If you're new here, make sure to go ahead and subscribe to my channel right now if you want to get amazing real estate content and just want to have a great time. So I got asked the question in my mastermind, the Young Hustlers Mastermind. If you guys aren't familiar with it, go join the Facebook group. And I always get asked this question in Fearless Agent as well, being with Fearless Agent as long as I have. The question is this: how do I memorize my listing presentation? Well, here's what you got to do. You have to understand, first of all, that you must have a canned listing presentation. For some of you, that might sound like a surprise or even a dumb idea. Well, let me tell you a dumber idea. Go into a listing presentation or a listing appointment not with a canned presentation. You're going to lack confidence, you're going to lack the right words to say, and ultimately you're going to fail in the eyes of that prospect. You know, some of the times you might win out just because they like you personality-wise, but most of the time they're going to identify your words and they're going to sense your energy that you're not as confident as someone that has a canned listing presentation. So that's step one. Identify you must have a canned presentation. Then understand that a listing presentation is broken down into 4 parts. Your introduction is number 1, your fear of loss questions or spin selling is number 2, your pricing presentation, and ultimately your close. And right in between your pricing presentation and your fear of loss questions, typically you would insert your plan of action, whatever you're gonna do, right? I actually don't talk about my plan of action ever, just so you guys know. But let's go back to what we're gonna do to memorize our listing presentation. So once you've broken it down into this 4 or 5 sections, the different parts, you're gonna memorize each section. And there's 2 ways to do it. Number 1 is to visualize it. Visualize it word for word, you saying it. How many of you have been on a listing presentation, said something, and you realized in your head, what the did I just say? Am I the only one that's done that? Even with canned presentation and doing thousands of presentations, I still sometimes say something stupid. It's part of it, you're okay. But you'll say fewer stupid things if you memorize your presentation. So first off is visualize it, just that chunk. And even if you have to break down the introduction into 2 or 3 or 4 different parts, break that into 2 or 3 or 4 parts and memorize each of those little chunks. Here's the second thing that you're gonna do, is you're gonna hand write it out start to finish. One of the things that allowed me to really master my presentation is I scheduled every day for 20 minutes that I would start at the very top of my presentation and I would hand write as far as I could for 20 minutes. I'd look at my presentation, I'd hand write it out. Next day for the next 20 minutes, I'd do that same thing again. I'd hand write it out a little bit more. And when you do that over and over again, you become used to it, you become more aware of it, and it starts to embed into your subconscious mind. And as you're doing that, visualization mixed with just handwriting it out will actually cause these neural pathways for you to just naturally flow out the canned presentation. In fact, it will become so difficult for you to not do the canned presentation because it won't be natural. You're creating a new natural path by memorizing your presentation. I hope that helps, guys. The other thing that you can really do to master your presentation, which is the bonus round, if you want to go to the elite level in this business, record your listing presentation. Preferably do video recording so you can see your body language as well. And you'll start to understand there's 3 things you're going to communicate with other people and yourself as we talk about linguistic programming. Number 1 is your physiology, your body language, the confidence you portray with that energy, the words that you use, and the other is your tonality, how you speak with those words, okay? So those are the 3 different things that will really help you become a master. And when you video record it, you'll start to watch yourself and be like, holy shit, that's what I look like? And so you start to make conscious changes in your next presentation, in your next practice. And you'll start to say, holy crap, that is so stupid. That's why I keep getting that answer, because I'm asking that question that way. And my mentor, Bob Leffler, always taught me over at Fearless Agent, if you don't like the answers you're getting, ask different questions. And you'll be able to identify that when you video record it. The other thing you can do with that is ask someone that already is great at that presentation and ask them to take a look at it and analyze it. You know, a coach, someone that's already in that training program that's doing great, and more than likely, if they're a giver, they're gonna help you out. Hey, I appreciate you guys watching. If you learned something, share this video on your Facebook or right here on YouTube. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Hey, check out a couple of the websites that I like to promote. Number 1 would be Fearless Agent. It is one of the absolute best training programs out there today for real estate salespeople, and by far the most affordable. Make sure to check out winningtheinnergame.com. That's my personal website. That's where you can go and get some of my own training products to talk about mindset and for sell by owner prospecting and really just becoming a master of your inner self. Okay? And then also make sure to check out Young Hustlers Mastermind. I appreciate you guys. We'll talk to you soon. Thanks guys for watching another video. Go to winningtheinnergame.com to get my best real estate ideas yet. Also subscribe immediately and share this video.